should be writing 0. Okay? Immaculate has talked about mental health. There are so many types of health, isn't it? So how are you doing in terms of health and fitness? Okay? So you look where the numbers are good. It's even been projected now. So for example, there it is now. So we are looking at health and fitness. So if you are scoring a 2, are you seeing? You'll come here on this line here and you'll draw an arc here, 2. Or if you are scoring 10, if you think you are very healthy and fit, and there's nobody who is 10 out of 10. So when you are doing 10 out of 10, you are not telling us the truth. There's always room for improvement. It shows that you are being correct, not honest. Say amen?
Amen.
Hey. We want to remove, we were talking about Satan. Now this is the time to remove Satan.
If you are sick,
I'm
sorry to inquire.
Yes.
I did a mistake.
Yes.
0 is for the dead.
We are talking about how, okay, you might be having a health condition also, isn't it? Also, how are you managing it, isn't it? Some of us have conditions and we have been told, the doctor told us don't do this, do this. Yet we still do the wrong things. Have you ever experienced that? I have. The doctor tells me don't eat this for a period, don't. But you go against and say, I am a Christian. I will eat everything. And you continue, pressure high, ulcers high, everything high. Eh. Today we are removing the devil like this, not by stamping on his with our feet. We are the ones going to remove it. The next one is what? Have you measured yourself, health and fitness?
Yes.
If you have, say, Wonderful. Next one is what?
Social stroke friends.
Yes, we are told friends are the spice of life. You cannot do without friends. And you cannot have friends when you are not a good friend. Okay?
Yep.
That is why when you're in trouble, there's nobody to help you. A good friend, you should call them and say, please, I need 10,000 Kenya shillings now. They will cut that phone and send you the money. Then in the evening, they'll ask you, by the way, why did you need it? Because they trust you. But if you call 10 people and none of them can even give you 1,000 and you're asking for 10, it means you've been a bad friend somewhere. Can you gauge yourself? How are you performing on social and friends? Do you have friends you can count out? Do you have friends who are valuable, who add value to your life? Or are they subtracting value? You know there's nothing like remaining stagnant. They're either adding value or subtracting. Say subtract.
Subtract.
Hey. Oh, I know she's not a very good lady, but you know, I know how to take care of her. Then what are you doing with her if she's not a good lady? She's subtracting value. Say amen.
Amen.
Hey, those men who call you boss man, bazoo. Huh? What other names do they call you? In Uganda, what do they call you? Kiongozi. In Kenya, they say Kiongozi. Motongoria. Those friends who call you that is because they want to suck you dry. How are you doing in terms of friends? Are your friends adding value? Are they mentoring you? Are they encouraging you? On a scale of 0 to 10. If you are finished measuring, say, Next one is what? What is the next one? What is, I want to hear from the people sitting, what is the next spoke?
Family.
Today we are removing the devil like this, not by stamping and saying, Jitch, like Pastor was saying. We are removing him ourselves.
Yes.
Did you hear the first man who spoke, Kevin? He removed the devil like this, by sitting down to make a decision. This is how we remove the devil. The next one you said is what? Family. Don't also look only at your nuclear family. Look at your in-laws. Look at your brothers and sisters. Look at your... Or you left your in-laws to their child to take care of. The devil today is going away. We are removing him ourselves. Family, look at your brothers and sisters. When is the last time you picked that phone and talked to your brother or sister? Or some of you, you've not talked to your siblings. Do you choose family? Do you choose family? Do you decide which family you want to belong to?
No way.
So why do you strive with family? Family is family. This is not friends, isn't it? Yes. So can you gauge yourself on a scale of 0 to 10? How well are you doing with your children, with your spouse, with your aunties and uncles, your entire family? Hey, can you tell your neighbor today is the day?
Leo ni leo.
You don't have a neighbor. In Kiswahili we say leo ni leo.
Leo ni leo.
Say leo ni leo.
Leo ni leo.
If you are finished scoring yourself on family, say Wonderful. Can you read for me the next spoke?
So it was better
Can you read it for me the next book, Pastor Grace? Pastor Grace, can you shout the next book?
You know,
No, I want you to say which we are here, we are going together. We are now on this next one. Can you shout it?
Romance.
Stroke what?
Stroke love.
He doesn't want to say it loudly. Romance, stroke love. Love! It is not me who put it there. So you see it is already there. Eh. Very touchy issue. I've seen everybody, the men are beginning to fold themselves lower and lower into the seat. Say amen.
Are we allowed to go outside the circle?
If you know you're outside the circle, you also score yourself outside the circle. But how is your life really doing? How is that relationship? And that relationship is not one-sided. It has many facets to it, isn't it? Yes. How are you doing? Score yourself on a scale of 0 to 10. Emmanuel, have you scored?
I didn't understand.
Yes.
This one,
Yes.
is it according to how I love? Because there is love and romance. Now, this love
Mm.
and the love I have for people is too much.
This one is for your significant other. Let me just put it like that. Yeah? This is not love. We have already talked about friends. We have already talked about family. So those ones are not there. We are not talking about your church members, Michael. No, we are talking about your significant other.
Hallelujah.
Amen. Ladies say amen. Gentlemen say amen.
Amen.
Yes, score yourselves on a scale of 0 to 10. This is your wheel of life. Oh. What is the next one?
Recreation.
Stroke fun. When is the last time you did something just to re-energize, to rejuvenate, to restore yourself? Because you can't give what you don't have. Elder Michael, when you are not in the church, you are with the rabbits. When you are not with the rabbits, you are with the fish. When you are not with the fish, we are in the construction site. When do you take time for recreation and fun? Just to take a walk and feel good. To go and sit somewhere and you know, have a nice meal outside of your house. Say amen.
Amen.
That devil is going away today. You are removing him yourself. Nothing like Jesus here. You have to decide. Have you scored yourself? If you have scored, you say, Yes, because you can't give what you don't have. You know, those feelings and whatever moods and everything are contagious. And as leaders, you need to rejuvenate. Isn't it? Yeah, because we get stressed and so you need to take time out to just recreate, have fun, leisure. And it doesn't need to be expensive. You can go for a walk. That is leisure. You can read a book, you can sit down and listen to music. When is the last time you did that? Elder Michael, I can already see 0. Because I've been with you for 1 week. If you're not with the rabbits, you're with the fish. And sleeping in the construction site.
Recreation and fun.
She said it on Pastor Anna. She was putting you under pressure.
Yes. I know he's taking it lightly. What is the next one? Contribution. What we'll be talking here about giving back, isn't it? Giving. We all have something to give back. It doesn't have to be money, isn't it? Your talents, your skills, you can use them to give back. For you to be here today, so many people have done something, isn't it, Pastor Grace?
Yeah.
Not just your parents, not just your family, so many people. So you're also expected to give back.
Yeah.
On a scale of 0 to 10, how are you doing? Or you're waiting until the day you'll be rich. That day won't come. And you don't get unless you do what? You give contribution. Going back to your primary school to sit on the board to improve that school. You don't have to give money, isn't it? You are giving your time. You are giving your skills, your talents, your knowledge. Yeah? On a scale of 0 to 10, score yourself. If you have done that, say, Next one is what? Personal growth. Now, this is not like business, career, or studies. Okay? This is your self-development. Isn't it? Someone talked about reading books, those books that were not being stolen. Learning how to be a leader, developing yourself in other ways. How well are you doing in that? Because I'm looking at the age of the people in this room, we should be spending a lot of time on personal development, isn't it? Growing, so that we can lead others. On a scale of 0 to 10, how are you doing? Do you have a mentor? Do you have a mentor? Nobody grows without a mentor, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Or are you just there doing life? Nowadays I see you posting all these things on social media. I can do it on my own. It is my life, my choice. Yes, I am enough. I don't need nobody. There's nothing like that.
Yeah.
Yes, you only grow when you have a mentor. You grow when you decide to grow because you are reading and learning every day. Have you finished scaling, grading yourself? Say, What is the next one?
Spiritual.
Spiritual. I don't need to go much into that. That's why we are here. We all are here because we're in a relationship with God. How really is it? It's not how many times you go to church. We have been told that many times. It's not how long you pray. It's not how many years you fast. But your relationship with God. How true is it? How tight is it? How real is it on a scale of 0 to 10? Score yourself. And once you've done that, you say, Very good. What is the last one? Self-image. How you see yourself. What are those things you tell yourself about yourself? I am weak. I can't do it. Those things. What are those beliefs? What are these things that people say about you that you have believed until you can't? What is your self-image? How do you see yourself? Is it positive? Is it negative? Are you always telling yourself more positive things or more negative things? Do you always see yourself as someone who can do it? Someone who's defeated? Self-image. How do you see yourself? Because it affects everything else. Your confidence affects everything else. It affects your attitude. On a scale of 0 to 10, score yourself. When you finish, say, So this is the next thing we are doing now because you have all these